We're going to go live or not? Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle, and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on, lady? Welcome. You are first. You're first. Also had a reading for Amber, did over PayPal, and then I went to make a dedicated video, and then I was like, she didn't include the question in the PayPal. So I have no idea what the question was. So I did message her and say, hello, what's your question? But by the end, probably too late. But anyway, all right, let's see. Norton 360 is all over my screen. I need to get rid of it in order to make the stream work. That'd be great. Okay, here we go. Lady, how does Elle feel about me? If I have any feelings for anybody, I would give them the wonderful, the amazing, the ecstatic waterfall tarot. I think that's going to be good. Cassandra, thank you for your donation. We got DreaminwithTess and a double black swan as well. Welcome, Tarot Magician. And of course, welcome, lady. What is going on? Good to see you. How are you doing? There we go. Pisces rules. They do rule indeed. My girlfriend would agree. My girlfriend would agree that Pisces indeed rule the roost, or rule the pond, or I guess rule the pond. What does rule the roost? That's like something my uncle would say. I got a bunch of like sayings I got from my uncle in Texas, you know, like I don't know, get on the get-go or something like that. I have no idea what the get-go is, nor why I would get on it. But, you know, a lot of old uncle sayings, you know. Anyway, all right. Anyway, how does Elle feel about me? Nine of Swords into the Eight of Swords. Very interesting. They don't feel like they can express a lot of the feels, a lot of the things that they're kind of waiting for, a lot of the things that they are feeling. They're sort of held back a little bit. I can't express what I need. I can't sort of get my attention out there fully. And, you know, they're just kind of feeling that reservedness, or, you know, one of those things that I just can't get done as far as that goes. Queen of Swords, it feels like that they have a little bit of expression. They have a little bit of opinions that do need to be expressed, do need to be pushed out there. And I think that they're going to sort of get into that mode of doing that. The High Priestess, of exchanging the information, of getting all of that done, I think is going to be good. I think it's going to be a good idea after all, but you're just going to have to wait as far as this goes. But overall, the feelings are good, but the feelings have not been expressed. I think that's one of the big things here. And we really kind of need that expression from Elle in order to get an accurate kind of gauge upon what they're doing, how they're feeling, where they're going kind of thing. And I think that's something in the future that is definitely going to be sort of done as far as that goes. So there we go. Alex, Sodas, Rockin' Rose, Mary, thank you for your donations as well. Aditya, have you in the queue as well on the PayPal side right now? Let's see. Throw some damn cards down and see where this wild thing is going to take us. We're going to do the wild thing with Tess. We're going to do it with the Thoth. Do it like this, do it like that. Do it with the Thoth deck, you know? There we go. Makes sense he's Aquarius, I guess. I don't know any Aquarius. You know, I don't think I've ever met, well, probably met an Aquarius, but I don't know that they were Aquarius. But I don't know. And, you know, I'm just not all that familiar with the Aquarius. I need to pick up Linda Goodman's Sun Sign book and definitely give it a perusal with the old Aquarius. I think the Aquarius is that one sign where I'm like, I have no idea. You know, I have no idea. I'm very familiar with a lot of the other signs, but Aquarius, no clue, you know. Do it like that. Ultra Bratty does it like this, does it like that, does it with the wiffle ball bat. All right, let's see where this is going to take us here. Whatever sort of is on the table, how do we go? Right there, right? Sarah, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Effie, what's going on? We got Solid as a Rock with a double donut. All right. Lan, a lot of fun. It is time really to have fun. You look at the Princess of Wands, right? You get the Princess of Wands kind of next to a little bit of a dramatic card, next to something that is not good, sort of, you know, not in that good aspect as far as it goes. And it does sort of reverse it and talks about a level of drama or a level of gossip or a level of talk that is out there that is sort of being expressed out there, that it may not be something you want to be involved in. There's definitely kind of something going on with the conversations, with the gossip, with the you know, a little bit of the chat going on over there, and you kind of want to be careful with that. It may be about you, it may be around you, but it's not something that you want to get caught up in. Karima, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Yeah, the one thing about this too is I just can't do a lot about it, right? This is something that's sort of something that I would like to stop, or I would like to be able to handle, and I really think that's going to be one of those things that you kind of have to deal with overall. But just be ready for a lot of chat, a lot of gossip, and a lot of hindrance to having fun, right? Because this card is about stretching our wings out, having fun, getting into the flight. And I think that's going to be, you know, something that we can do once we sort of ignore this, or at least get this under control, even if it's certainly in our own minds. But, you know, that's one of those things as well. I do think that you have some money coming in. You do have either some gifts, some opportunities, some beautiful things happening on that side. And it could also be somebody sort of giving you a level of stability, or giving you a level of that pentacle, of that earthy feel that you have been waiting for. I think that's something that is in there on your future as well. High Priestess coming in as an interesting sort of a tidbit as we go towards the end. It does talk about there's a lot of learning disadvantages that you're having now. Basically either distractions or stuff that you're learning, you're trying to acquire that you're not able to get done. You definitely want to get that under control, right? You definitely want to get that under control, because you don't want something where you're using up a lot of time or resources and you're not really getting a lot back. So make sure that you are focusing on what is important rather than what is going to be a waste of time for you at the end of the day. There we go. That is what is in the cards for you. We got the Black Swan, a double shot coming in over there, solid as a rock with the 4-shot. I think Sarah's coming in as well. Where are we going to go with all of this action? I think we're going to go with a Wonder World Tarot, because that's the one. That's the one you have been waiting for. That is the one that you have been waiting for. So let's see where that is going to take us indeed. How is he doing these days? Is he missing me? There's still no oh, well, you wanted the Victorian romantic. Let's do some Victorian romantic indeed. Is he missing me? Is he not missing me? What the hell's going on with this person? What is going on with this person indeed? We gotta see. We gotta see indeed. Whoa. Whoa, Dreaming with Tess. Thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. We dropped a card. Normally, when I drop a card, it'd be like, whatever. But it's when a $300 deck of cards, I make sure and pick that thing up quick. I make sure and pick that up quick. It's like, you don't play with a $300 deck. You want to make sure you take care of those. So yeah, no liquids around there, no anything. You got to take care of those. All right, where is this going to take me here? How's he doing these days? No contact. Somebody ghosted somebody over here. I don't know what's happening with all of that. But I can tell you that they are doing quite well indeed. You got a Wheel of Fortune. They're in this mode of either productivity or getting a lot of stuff that they really wanted, that they really have been looking for, that they really have been excited about. A lot of progress being made, a lot of push towards the end goal and getting things done. The Three of Pentacles, right? Goals realized. The Three into the Nine. Goals realized. A lot of things have been good. A lot of things have been right on point with them as far as either money, job, just sort of a stability within their life as well. Page of Pentacles says they're reaching for more, but they're not really going to get it. They're kind of in that dead end zone where I got a bunch of good stuff, kind of time to relax, appreciate what I have, and sort of, see where it's going to take me from here. Wheel of Fortune. Just get back to the normal day-to-day life and see what kind of action that is going to be. Black Swan has a double dono tonight. Let's see where this is going. Is he going to move out from where he currently lives? Oh, we're looking for some movement cards. A little bit of the Chariot, Eight of Wands, a little bit of that Knight of Swords would be a good sloppy seconds for this. We'll see where this is going to go. Two of Swords, 8, 3, and the World. Yes, they are. The world is their oyster, which I don't know what that hell that means either. Tonight is just the old folk sayings, right? I'm going to say a bunch of stuff that all the old people in my life say, and I don't even know what the hell that means. What does the world being my oyster even mean? I like oysters. Why does the world being my oyster make any sense? Does that mean I'm going to eat the world? Does that mean the world is going to clamp down on me like the oysters? I don't know what's going on. I don't really know what's going on. Why is an oyster my world? But I don't know. Anyway, the Two of Swords says that they have been looking, and they don't really have anything available. But then that Eight of Pentacles, a lot of work, a lot of the ideas that they have been working out. Again, more pentacles, more worldly stability, more earthly feels for this individual indeed. So good news. They looked, they scanned, they've done the work, and the world is out there indeed. I do think that shows the exciting end, the finale of the majors, and it's going to get them that open door that they need to move past, right? The need to move past. It means the world is at the touch of your fingers. What the hell does that have to do with an oyster? What does that have to do with an oyster, though? I don't know. So you touch your fingers with an oyster? Why can't that be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? The world is your PB&J. Why can't it be that? If it's just something I reach out and touch, why can't it be the world is your water bottle? I'm reaching out and touching it. I don't know. I don't know. These are the mysteries of life that quite frankly, they're never going to get solved. They're never going to get solved. I'm just saying. All right. Let's see. Aditya wants to know, Mom, get her gold back. Get her gold back in World of Warcraft? I don't Is Mom going to get her gold back in World of Warcraft? I don't know. I mean, sometimes in World of Warcraft, you get scammed out of your gold and you try to get it back. I don't know. Is she going to get it back? When the hell is she going to get the gold back? That's one of the things too. Infinity. Welcome, the Infinity Stone. It's one of my favorite movies. All right. But yeah, anyway, lady, hopefully you like your reading. I'm sorry that I didn't get your reading, whatever day I didn't get your reading, but it's usually pretty hectic around here. So, I do my best. Anyway, Aditya wants to know, hey, My mom lost all of her gold in World of Warcraft. When are we going to be able to get it back? It does look like that there's a lot of effort to be put in getting our gold back, and it does not look that's going to be anytime soon with that. Nine of Cups does talk about that we have some of that stuff, that we have some of the opportunity, but the Two of Coins, we have to make some big decisions with that, and the Ten of Wands, it turns into a little bit more of an effort, a little bit more of a, just an overall effort than what we're willing to do at the end of the day. So I'm going to see, but I'm going to see that, no, not anytime soon. I mean, I really think it'll be like a 5 to 6 months kind of thing if we are going to get our gold back. So I don't know. Just watch in World of Warcraft. Do not trust anybody with your gold and that, in your gold. If you're in Final Fantasy 14, don't trust anybody with your gil, and whatever game you're at, if you got the fat cash, don't trust anybody with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, should I start an herb business? Ooh, that would be kind of nice indeed. Let's use the Wonder World Tarot. It hasn't been on the table in a while. Everybody's asking about it. Everybody wants to know what's going on with that one, and I think you should, right? The world is your oyster again, right? You're finding pearls in life. Well, then why is the world is not your necklace or something like that? Pearls are on a necklace. Why isn't it the world is your necklace? I don't know. Anyway, but I do think that you should start your herb business. I think that there's some money to be made in there. As always, entertainment purposes only. Never start a business based on a fat man renewing cars on the internet. But the Wheel of Fortune talks about that new normal. It talks about the ability to get some things started, get some things done, to have something regular in our life that we're excited about, that we're very, very focused about indeed as well. The Seven of Swords does talk about picking up and moving stuff to be available. Picking up and making it happen. Very excited indeed. And again, the world seems to be in every reading that we have tonight that talks about getting out, getting availability, getting things moving, getting things started. And so overall, I think that you should start an herbal business indeed. It looks very, very encouraging, and I like it. Since teddy bears actually showed up today, we'll use the Teddy Bear Tarot on Rosemary has the double shot tonight. All of the exciting stuff, all of the stuff going on with that. How's A's feelings about me? Will he reach out soon? Is somebody going to be reaching out and touching someone with A? Is A going to be any good? King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Queen. Ooh, a little bit of that King of Wands. Ooh, nice. Nice. We could get some love. We could get some love balloons on this. If somebody's going to reach out, if somebody's going to connect, if somebody is going to get out there and make themselves available, they are going to use the Ace of Swords as their core. We have a lot of exciting things within the Ace of Swords. Talks about that initial contact, talks about that opening, talks about the availability here. And that King of Pentacles as well just says that I'm happy, I'm content, but I need more. I need more expression. I need more kind of in the focus going on through there. Overall, King of Wands talks about them willing to get the fiery action out, and that is important indeed. By the way, if you didn't know, that is the Teddy Bear Tarot. Might as well use that for all of the Rosemarys. A little general reading. I can do that. General for July. I'm on the vacay this month. You're on vacay the whole month? Woo-hoo-hoo. That's what I'm talking about. A little vacay for the whole month. I'd like that. It's really hard to get back to work if you're on vacay for a month, though. I gotta say, I've been on vacay for a month. I went to Paris for like a month, and I came back, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like, what the hell was I even working on when I was here last? So, yeah, vacay for a month is nice, but getting back to work, you're sitting there just staring at the computer screen like, what the hell was I working on the last time I was here? I don't even remember anymore. Karima, thank you for your quad shot tonight. We got Effie coming in with a dono as well. Appreciate y'all. All right, but general for July too many options, too many beautiful things to happen. Do them all. This is a time to multitask all of the fun things you have been waiting to do. This is not about focusing on one thing. This is not about trying to get and focus down one particular instance, one particular idea, one particular kind of thing. This is something where you really want to just hyper focus nothing, and you want to do everything. Get that 7 out there. Get all the beautiful options, all the fantastic things done, and really, really watch your spending, though, because as with all vacays, we are spending and spending and spending more, because once we get back to work, I think that you have some cool availability, some cool things waiting for you. That's definitely something you want to take advantage of. So watch your spending, but you definitely want to do one of everything. Do one of it all and get all of that stuff done. And that is what I'm talking about with the Rosemary. Ooh, we got solid as a rock. Let's mix in a little bit of the karima in between all of this. We're going to see where this is going. Go ahead and start up. A little bit of Victorian romantic, and yeah, see what's going on with that, right? It should be a criminal offense to sell a deck without a guidebook. I don't know. I mean, that seems extreme. That seems extreme, you know? Well, if you buy mine, though, if you buy the Tasty Tarot, not only do you get a PDF guidebook, but you also get a video explaining every single card. I'm making a video series when they finally ship this to me that explains every single card, the influences, why the symbolism is there, how you would use it in a reading. I'm just saying. All right, anyway, we got S's feelings for me. Would he like to be a bigger part in his life? Well, if the feelings go good, then I assume yes. Let's see what the feelings right here. Magician. You see the magician when this person is in turmoil. You see this magician when this person needs to step up and take some actions, needs to step up and do some things. I do think they're a little bit in turmoil right now, right? I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be an option over here. Ace of Pentacles, so that we're starting something new, starting something a little bit exciting, and yeah, a little bit of turmoil, though, with anything new. I just don't think this person enjoys new things or enjoys new challenges as far as that goes through. They're able to do it, but they just don't enjoy how it is going. So current feelings for you are a little bit obstructed here by, just kind of trying to do everything at once, trying to be everything to everybody. They do have a level of beautiful romance kind of in there, but overall, the Four of Pentacles just said that you're not going to get a lot of communication, a lot of activity from them right now. Crafty Lady, did you get your package yet? Let me know. Crafty Lady, I included 2 free extras in your package. So when you get it, hopefully we got some good stuff in there that you will enjoy. So yeah, we got a copy of the Waterfall Tarot in your package, as well as included in another deck. So you got 3 tarot decks in there when you get it. Anyway, all right, would you like to be a bigger part of their life? Let's see what is going on with that. By the way, I found out why they're taking so long to ship my package. Apparently, they ship it from Hong Kong to Texas, and then they ship it to me. So that's what they told me. So they're based out of Hong Kong. So Make Playing Cards ships it from Hong Kong to Texas, and then they ship it to me. So yeah, anyway, I don't know why they just don't ship it to me directly, but that's what they do. But yeah, we're waiting for it to come to Hong Kong at this point. Or from Hong Kong. So it's going to be a couple of weeks. It's not going to be anytime soon, apparently. But when I get it, we are going to make a lot of tutorial videos as far as this goes. All right, would he like me to be a bigger part of his life? Sun, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, they all point to a very descriptive, very excited, a very enthusiastic yes. The 7 of Cups, right? We're riding into this emotion. We're riding in, and they think that you're kind of of that person that brings in the good emotions, that brings in the excitement, that brings in the stuff that they have been waiting for. And you just talk about that sun. You light up their life. You're something that is expressive, that they really enjoy, that they have a good time sort of with that. You're the emotional component that brings in the emotions and the stability to kind of that magician of themselves, right? So that's kind of exciting. But anyway, but the King of Wands just said, this is something they want. This is something they're working towards. This is something they definitely want indeed. So we're going to go with an enthusiastic yes as far as that goes. That's Karima, phase 1. We got Solid as a Rock, phase 1 as well. A little bit of excitement over here for the Baroque Tarot. Haven't had this on the table in a minute. This has been a hot minute since we have had this on the table. Crafty lady, you're quite welcome indeed. So yeah, I appreciate you buying one of the decks I didn't want. Otherwise I'd have to pawn it off on my Etsy site. But hey, you know, instant gratification on that. YouTube users back. Oh my God, what's going on? Appreciate you hanging out with us. All right, but yeah, carrying a lot at work today. Will the reward come? The Two of Wands says you're carrying it. Lover says you're going to get the reward that you do want. The Devil says it's not the reward that you want. It's almost like that there's a little bit of challenge here, that there's a little bit of things that you haven't seen, that you haven't compiling within the code that is out there indeed. Karima, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. But that Two of Wands just says, we're looking for something. Lover says, I get something, not what I wanted, not what I wanted. Is it moderately close? Yes. But is it exactly the component that I was waiting for? Is exactly everything that I have been trying to get? No, not really. Christina, welcome. I appreciate you. How you doing? We got Solid as a Rock, phase 1 still. Yeah, we got three. We got 3 Solid as a Rock, mixing them in over there. Advice on the current work of doubting myself. YouTube users not doubting themselves. Thank you very much for your support. I greatly appreciate the double shot tonight. What's the advice on current work? The Hermit, heads down, do the work. I think you're kind of looking out and expecting something. You're looking out to others to either support your work or for some feedback or for something like that. And doubting yourself really doesn't help. You need to go heads down, work on the esteem, work on this doubting yourself problem, because the Hermit talks about just doing heads down work, getting the stuff going, getting the stuff moving, getting the stuff excited with that, instead of looking, instead of scanning, instead of browsing around you, because that's not really helping you at all. Just do what you need to do. Do it enthusiastically, making it happen, and that is going to be good indeed. Empress says there are people watching you, so don't doubt yourself at all. Just remove that doubt completely. Focus on what is important, and I think that's going to be good for you in the long run, right? It's going to be excelente for you in the long run. I feel ready for love. Doesn't everybody? Everybody's ready for love, you know? We just have that. We just got that feeling of ready for love. I like it. I like it when we're all ready for love indeed. All right, but yeah, why hasn't it arrived yet? What kind of blockages do we have? What's going on with that? Two of Cups said there's no blockages at all. I think you have a good love. You have a good opportunity coming in pretty soon, and I think that's going to work well for you over here, right? The Two of Cups talks about that initial meeting, that initial environment that you have been looking for as far as love, as far as emotions, and because that is the Lord of love, and that's going to be an excellent thing in your life. Now, you do have a sort of a fire sign coming in with this Knight of Wands. Just be aware of that. And this person also increases your doubts. It's like this person is really good. They have a lot of great qualities, but you're like, wait a minute, is there a trap? Is there a trick? What's going on here to kind of make this happen as far as this goes? Overall, the Nine of Swords says don't doubt, just keep going, keep moving. You really got to work on all of the self-doubt things, remove those doubts, and just make the best of everything. And I think that's going to be the ultimate opportunity for you at the end of the day with the Baroque Tarot is out there. Let's do a Karima phase 2. We're going to skip around on the Karima phases right now, and we are going to focus on a little more Victorian romantic. BeccaBoo, happy Friday to you. Hope everybody has an exciting weekend planned. I certainly do. We're getting out. We're getting all sorts of awesome yard work in. I'm going to make this place look so fancy. You have no idea. You have no idea how great this place is going to be looking by the time Monday rolls around. I got somebody coming in to do some extra yard work that I can't do and all of that stuff. So I'm excited. Natural Yogi's excited too. What is going on? I appreciate you hanging out with us. But yeah, what are the feelings he has now that he's trying to suppress? Page of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles, a Seven of Wands. I don't really think they're trying to suppress anything. I think this is one of those to where they just have a lot of feelings, a lot of mixed feelings, and they're kind of wondering which one to sort of take effect or which one to focus on or which one to concentrate on in order to make things work the best, right? Page of Pentacles, I have doubts about my actions more than my feelings at the moment. I'm wondering what actions to take, where to focus, where to take this to the next level, and kind of to see what's the end goal to all of this as well. They do have a very strong connection here, but the King of Pentacles says they're kind of content with how things are going. They like how things are going today, and that's going to be a problem because you don't like how things are going today. And I think that they realize that, and they're a little bit defensive against that. They kind of like, you know, the status quo at the moment. So that's kind of what they're sort of expressing, or what they haven't kind of said as far as that goes. All right, we also have a little bit of what major actions you wanted to take towards me in the far future. Okay, let's see. We got a little bit of a far future kind of thing going. We're going to see where that takes us. All right. Further future, farther out future. What actions is he wanting to take? King of Wands, I really think he wants to step up here and make a new home with you. Really kind of either moving in, making a new home with you. That's kind of the farther future that you're looking for here, right? That King of Wands, I want to finally take the fiery action that I've been waiting for, that a lot of people have been waiting for too, right? Silent Victory, thank you for your donation. But the Four of Wands, making a new happy home, happy family. And we talk about the mutual, just this mutual beautification that you have with wands, right? How are we doing? We're finally take this substantial action from this king, and we're using it to make a new home together with that Four of Wands. So you have some great components as far as the combination goes here, and that's something that everybody likes to see indeed. Page of Cups with the Three of Pentacles just talks about working together to make sure that it functions, working together to make sure this is going to be okay right now. And that Page of Cups, right? Sort of reinitiating some of the emotions, finding ourselves within those emotions as well, and trying to figure out how we're going to process those. Natural Yogi, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got Alex is a we got a little bit of High Priestess Tarot is next. Send some donos over to PayPal. Let's see where those are. Let's see what's going on with those. Will C and I reconcile? And the other question is, we'll see pick me over pick me over J. All right, we got some interesting tidbits on that. We'll see where that is going to take us, right? All right, for these we're going to use the Modern Love Tarot, because this sounds like some modern love indeed is what I'm talking about, is what I am talking about with all of this action in this adventure. All right, we'll see and I reconcile, and we'll see pick me over J if I gave him an ultimatum and said, look, you need to figure out the hell you're doing over there. You know, I think that's one of those things. You need to figure out the hell you're doing. All right, we'll see and I reconcile. You know, if you've read my books, you know beyond any doubt at this time that the Judgment card is my primary meat and potatoes card for reconciliation. This is the one that's able to tow the whole train at once, right? Judgment card, even with the E, without the E, ain't nobody matter. Ain't nobody matter because it don't care. You're talking about the judgment card being the primary, the secondary, and even the tertiary card for reconciliation, my friends. And that is where the love balloons kick in. Six of Wands says the reconciliation could and will indeed be successful. And the Two of Wands, right? Sort of that reuniting feel within the picture. Beautiful reading, beautiful setup, and all excited with that, right? All right, reconciliation doesn't look on the table. Now, will they pick me over Jay, or is Jay going to be a little more, alluring than me? Seven of Wands, eight. Yeah, I do think they pick you over. Look at that. You're getting the best. High Priestess Tarot, you're getting the best reading I think you've ever gotten on the stream, quite frankly. Seven of Wands. I think that they'd be willing to get Jay and say, no, I have some defensiveness against Jay in the first place. I see some red flags within Jay. This is something that I really don't want to deal with right now. So I'm going to take you by the hand and lead you in the direction that I want to go. Take me, lead me down that thing. They would indeed pick you over Jay and get a 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy family. Everybody loves it, especially with the party. You know what I'm saying? It's
music to make love to.
Looking quite good indeed for that reading. You got the best reading you've ever gotten on the stream. I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Hopefully Alex gets the best reading they have ever gotten on the stream. Let's see about that. We got a love. I do need to make a love tarot. We need to make a love tarot because we have so many love options, so many love availabilities over here, and I think that a love tarot is going to be on target, right? All right, Alex wants to know, will R contact me soon? Oh, give them 41 days. Give them 41 days, and I think you're going to be on target. Give them 41 days. And I think you're going to be right there with them. That is really kind of your opportunity. That's really kind of where you want to be, right? Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles on the Decan chart. You're looking at this sort of this 5 feel over there in the mixture of May. I do think that you need to wait 41 days. I think that's going to be your magic number here. Obviously, entertainment purposes only, but the Nine of Cups, that approach that we need, that opportunity that we need here, and sort of the 41-day time limit as far as that goes. So yeah, I do think that they'll contact you indeed. Looking quite nice. Ultra Baddie wants to make a love tarot. I need to make a love tarot. Now, should the love tarot be before or after the Cancer Survivors Oracle? I really think the Cancer Survivors Oracle doesn't exist. I did search for Cancer and Oracle, and then of course I got everything for the Cancer sign. So, you know, anyways, I don't really think there's a Cancer Survivors Oracle out there. If there is, let me know, because I haven't seen it, and searching on Google, I got corrupted by the word Cancer being obviously an astrology sign, but that's the way it goes, you know. Anyway, all right. But yeah, I really think the Cancer Survivors Oracle is going to be a hit. That is going to be on target as far as it goes. Let's get Sarah on target right now with a little bit of Druidcraft tarot for the Sarah. Druidcraft, the new favorite one out there. Look, see, I think, Sarah, I think you like it so much because I trimmed it and it looks better trimmed. I'm just saying right now, I think you like it so much because it's trimmed and because the borders on this are obscene. They're unsanitary, all right? The borders on this are bigger than the actual card. They're like that big on all sides. So you have like this much border on all sides of the card. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so I trimmed it down, and that's why, everybody loves it. Rest of the month, July. You know, I need to make the news. I never made the news. I'm so busy with my video games and all of that other stuff. But yeah, you know, there you go. Cancer Survivors Oracle could have positive affirmation. Yeah, I want it to be kind of, positive affirmations along with just, an understanding that other people have been there, right? Other people have been through that process. So that's something where we can flip through and understand the process, understand some of the challenges, and, understand that we survive. We go on. This is not going to be the end. This is not going to be the final challenge that you have out there. And so, it's sort of, there's other people to connect with. There's other people out there for you. And I think part of the book is going to be where to look for other people to connect, right? Because I think a lot of people don't know where to go. And if we have a Facebook group where we can discuss our particular type, if we have a place that we can go and talk with other people and see other people saying, yeah, I survived. I'm going on 15 years after my diagnosis. And you know what I'm saying? When you see that, you have a lot more good feels than if you just feel like I'm alone. I don't really have anybody, that's able to talk to, and I don't know, just sort of flipping through and understanding and getting some affirmations from that indeed would be good. All right, anyway, rest of the month, let's see how the affirmations are going to go for that. Let's start looking. There's some stuff that's going to happen in July for the rest of the month that is going to be very, very guiding for you. That's going to have a lot of innovative ideas. We have a lot of exciting things for you, and that is going to be something that you're excited about, right? That's something you want to pursue. You want to be excited about. You want to make this happen indeed. So definitely keep an eye out and keep a watch over and find out, what is happening indeed. Now, be prepared with a little of these spiked defensive things indeed. You do want to be prepared to defend yourself. I do think there are a couple of things that pop up, a couple of things that come out that you definitely want to, be able to defend yourself against. You don't want to get caught up into that. So definitely sort of look at that as an opportunity rather than something that you need to sort of fight against as far as this goes. This is something as well that you do have some revelations or some new information coming out, and I think that's going to be important for you. You want that revelation, you want that new information, you want to watch for some exciting things happening in the background that you want to get involved in, and I think that's going to be good, right? That is going to be good indeed. But yeah, overall, right, just sort of tune into yourself in July. What do I need as far as romance? What do I need as far as relaxation? What do I need as far as, pursuing my, kind of my spirit goals as well? So that's something you want to sort of look at, right? Sort of get in touch with nature, get in touch with yourself. I think that's going to be an exciting part of that aspect indeed. Facebook group would be great. Well, it's not a Facebook group per se. But it's a guide as where to look on Facebook, right? So if I have breast cancer, I would go to this particular group, right? So we have this group on Reddit, we have this group on Facebook, we have this group on Discord, a lot of different places to go to connect with people, right? Because sadly, true story, this guy that's around in the city ended up getting a cancer diagnosis and ending up offing himself. So there was like sirens everywhere and everybody's like, what's going on? And a guy found out that he had cancer and ended up offing himself. But yeah, so I want to prevent stuff like that, right? This is something that we can all survive. This is something that we can be together. This is something we have support, that you have a great possibility with that. And I want to have quotes from people on Facebook too, right? Like encouraging quotes. Like I was diagnosed 15 years ago and I'm on my 15th anniversary. We've gone on trips. We've gone on vacations. I retired. I'm having a beautiful time. There's a guy that does powerlifting, weightlifting after his cancer diagnosis. I want these stories to be in the book, right? And on the cards and stuff like that. So, this is going to be amazing. Anyway, yeah, combining groups from all social media, right? So I don't want to have like a one-stop shop for everybody. I want to have, if you have this particular type, here's 20 places that you can go. Here's 20 places that you can talk to people, as well as in the book for the Oracle. I want to have some very encouraging words and people who have survived it and are going great. So so I'm saying, so I think a lot of people have a really negative aspect of it, but a lot of times it's very curable and something that you can get through no problem at all. So anyway, it depends obviously, but anyway, I want to give positive messages. I want people to feel great. I want people to be I want people to have encouragement, and that's what the Cancer Survivors Oracle is all about. So it's going to have pretty pictures. It's going to be fun to flip through. Hopefully we're going to have 55 cards, and all of which are going to be just great, right? So get the book out, look through it, and get some positive things happening with that. Sarah, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, we got quite a few donations. I guess we can go ahead, and now we'll turn it off. We'll keep it going. All right, let's see here. Does he miss me today? I think so. Wheel of Fortune, I'm not able to get the level of cups, the level of satiety, I think how you pronounce it, but yeah, the level of happiness that I need without you. The Fool, let's go on an adventure together. And that's kind of goes the same with a lot of people, as far as what I've said before, with the Fool being that they want to take you on an adventure. They want to take you on an exciting place. The Wheel of Fortune, I want to be around there and get some good stuff going. Cinderella, welcome. I replied to your email, Cinderella. I'd be happy to do a private reading anytime you want. You're my top priority, girl. All right, but that Ace of Wands as well, right? There's a lot of missing going on. There's a lot of good things happening in the background there, and it just looks nice overall. So let's edit this a little bit and get to the question number 2 there. And look, with this, has he been thinking of May? And what kind of, current thoughts do we got going on? What kind of things are going on over there? And the sword suit and all of that other stuff. BeccaBoo, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I greatly appreciate you. All right, where are we going to take this adventure? Has he been thinking of me? Well, it looks like the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Not as much, right? Not as much as before. You have that Queen of Wands over there sort of focused on you. This is you. The 7 of Swords, I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to move on to other things, focus my efforts, and I think that's going to be good, as far as it goes. But yeah, there you go. There you go. I think there's going to be a lot of fun things here as far as this goes. But it feels like they're trying to control that a little bit, trying to get command, trying to get control of their thoughts and feelings. So it's not something that they have been as focused before as they are so focused now as they are before, right? So that 6 of Wands, just need to focus on my success, need to get some of the success going, and I think that's going to be good, right? It'll be nice. I'm thinking about you, but not as much. Kind of focus on my work, kind of focus on making things successful as far as that goes. That's how it happens. That's how it happens indeed. Bardman, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, TTM doing a stream later, indeed. All right, what are the current thoughts about me? Let's see what is going on in the thought realm as far as this goes. Hopefully there's some good thoughts waiting in the background there. Let's see with this. Page of Cups. Let's take some of this emotion out of this relationship. Let's get to some of the details. It feels like they really want to talk about details right now more than emotion. With that Page of Cups, a little bit of an emotional disconnect happening there. And, it's just something they want to focus on, a little bit of a different thing going through here, right? So you do have that Page of Cups. Let's focus more on the details rather than the emotions as it goes with that. Knight of Pentacles. We just need to work on what is successful. That's kind of what the thoughts about you right now is, right? That's kind of one of those things where the Knight of Pentacles just says, let's work on what we can do together. Let's work on how we can make a success together. And let's look at our past successes as a launching off point to make that happen. The Sun, they look at you a very warm, inviting, beautiful aspect in their life. and I think that's going to be an exciting thing here because they're kind of looking at, you know, wanting to be that romance in your life, wanting to be that positive outlook there, and that's going to be something that they continue to focus on as far as you go through, right? Natural Yogi will be the last donation of tonight. Natural Yogi, thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, let's see where it is going. In the next one, we got Effie in the mix. Let's see what's going on with Effie. Effie, hope you're doing fantastic. Been a minute. I saw you on Instagram and I joined, and then I was ready to rock and roll, Effie. But yeah, anyway, let me know when you're gonna go on Instagram Live again. But it sounds like a lot of fun. All right, speaking of a lot of fun, the Adventure Tarot, indeed. Yogi, no problem at all. We'll get you in here. I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate you. As we say, so we're in Texas, right? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's what we say in Texas. That's a legitimate, by the way. I appreciate it. That you actually will hear that in Texas. Anyway, good things coming my way that I should know about. Oh, man. It looks like Happy Home, Happy Family is on the list. Happy Home, Happy Family is just something that we can expect, just something that we can go through. We have that 10 of Pentacles next to the King of Swords. A lot of good communication happening with the happy family, happy home. A lot of good communication in the queue, and that's something that you have been looking for. Emotionally, as far as either partners, dating, something going on with that, you really kind of sort of need to focus on looking at your opportunities or looking at the availability of what's out there before taking any action. You definitely want to shop, right? We definitely want to shop, have some opportunities out there, and not like hyper focus on anything right now. Definitely shopping around is going to be good. I do think that you have some shopping to do. I think you have some ultimate opportunities going on. Now, as far as your businesses are concerned as well, I think they are really going to find their place as far as success, as far as really rocking and rolling in the businesses. And that Magician just kind of points to your level of success that you've been waiting for is around the corner as well. So looking good, looking really nice. I really like that. All right, we got Silent Victory. Again, we're going to skip around a little bit today. So if I'm skipping around, you're like, I was next. Well, I'm going to skip around to give a little bit of a mix, right? A little bit of a mix. I'm the skip around guy. That's what I do. That's what I do. Silent Victory wants a reading for the next week. Where will it take me? What is going to happen as far as it goes? Next week, focus on not doing anything important. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. It feels like something's going on that next week. Something's going on here that's going to get revoked or that's going to get pulled back. And we put a ton of effort into it. We're not going to make as much progress because it seems like we have a lot of wasted effort in that mix. Page of Wands, be careful about what we commit to next week. Otherwise, we're going to get caught up in a little bit of a loop as far as that goes. Now, as far as something goes as well emotionally, as far as it goes in that realm of emotion, you definitely want to avoid anything that's going to be conflicting or that's going to bring you kind of a conflicting nature to what you're doing. You definitely want to stay on target, ignore distractions, ignore things that aren't working, and focus on what really works, what really gets you emotionally excited. I think that's going to be your focus as far as this goes, right? That is going to be your focus indeed. All right, we continue to skip around by going to YouTubeuser is next. We got a little bit of the Libra action. YouTubeuser is in love with this Libra is what I'm talking about. A lot of Libra action in the YouTubeuser realm over there. We're going to see where that's going to take us. We're going to see, actually, you know, instead of doing this, I want to do a little bit of the Cappy Baby Tarot. We had a 4K flip through and somebody hit dislike on it because they don't like how I flip through, you know? If you don't like how I 4K flip through, good news, I don't care. Anyway, we got the Cappy Baby Tarot right here. If you don't like my 4K flip throughs, I couldn't care less. I literally couldn't care less. Anyway, but yeah, go ahead and hit that dislike all you want. Nobody can see it. Nobody can see it. All right. What's next for me and the Libra? Ain't no contact. Nobody ghosted anybody, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot of smooth going as far as that is. But yeah, we'll see where that is. Well, what's next for me and the Libra? Ain't no, it feels like that Seven of Swords. They will return, and we continually see this. We continually see this with this particular individual. We got one more return, one more opportunity with them, and you're going to have to, kind of take that advantage if you can, or take that when it sort of happens, right? The Hermit, you continually to get a little bit of that ghosting, and not a lot of people are sorry, the Hermit, not a lot of effort is going to be put forth from the Libra as far as reaching out or anything like that, but they will return. The Seven of Swords with the King of Wands, you do have that air and that fire, that beautiful aspect sort of pushing through there, and the return gives you that fiery aspect, gives you that level of excitement, gives you the opportunity that we are kind of waiting for within the realm of that. Now, be careful how much dedication you put into this. Make sure that you're not getting pulled aside, you're not getting kind of used as far as this goes. Kind of watch out for that. But other than that, I think that you have that second chance, that second opportunity with this person, and that's going to be something that you can look forward to indeed. All right, so now they're coming back. We see that. I'll be covering for Manager M the 2 weeks for the July Wise Away. How will it go for me? It goes great for you. You keep getting raises. You keep getting substituting for more managers and more managers because they like you. The Death card said they have a little bit of a different style than you're used to, though. I think what you see from this individual is different from what their style is, or how they do things within the context of that. So the Death card, be ready for a little bit of change. Be ready for people to be like, yo, what's going on? We used to do it this way. This is how we approach this. You want to be careful with that because you can get trapped in that, and you don't want to be in that as well. Overall, it's just the same as everybody else, though. Once you get the changes, once you're able to get that done, you have the same Wheel of Fortune. It goes the way it always goes. Because you rock it and roll it, you're able to ride the waves of change. You're able to make the difference that everybody's looking for, and that's something that you're just good at. That's why you keep getting the opportunity to sub for managers. And again, I say it 100 times, I'll say it again. If people want you to substitute for a manager, that means that you are a gold star in the company. I mean, bottom line, because they don't just choose any random person to do that. They keep choosing you. They give you the raises. They give you the attention. They give you all of that. And it's just going to be a happy home, happy family when they get back. I think you'll rock it and roll it, right? You got a good elemental thing going here as well with the Ten of Cups, with the King of Cups. A lot of happiness, a lot of appreciation for you, and that's the way it has been. That's the way it always will be, in my opinion, of course. Entertainment purposes only, never substitute for a manager based on a fat man reading the cards on the internet. But if you do, you will be with Karima Phase 3. Phase 3. What are we going to eat? We get all of the Karima decks tonight. Get a little bit. The Modern Love while we're here. I can do more Modern Love. I love that David Bowie song, All right, anyway, how's he viewing me? Desire to be in a serious commitment. And, does it cross our mind? Because a lot of times you don't know. You don't know until you see it. But yeah, let's see with that. How's he viewing you? As the love interest, as somebody they really like, as somebody that they really appreciate. But we have a disconnect sometimes as far as this love goes, right? The Five of Pentacles along with the Two of Swords, we're disconnected. We're in this realm of not being on the same page. We have this distance in between us. And a lot of times, it's sort of frustrating. To kind of sort of be in that environment, but they still, have that love for you, that passion, that Two of Cups, the Lord of Love as it goes through. Even if we have the disagreements, even if we have all of the distance and whatever, and they do see a distance distinctly there, but overall, the love is there. And that's how they see you, and that's what they appreciate, and that's going to be a good thing overall. All right. We also have a little bit of a, let's see, has your desire to want to be in a serious commitment with me been growing? Do we have an expansion? Do we have an environment where we can expand, where we can go through, where we can get excited with that? Let's see, does he have a desire to be in a serious commitment with me? And that has been growing. Not really. You have that 10 of Swords. The expansion is kind of halted at the moment. We have a little bit of an overload, right? We have too many things happening, too many things going on, and that is one of those things where you kind of got to get a hold on where it's going to go, how it's going to work indeed. So yeah, a little bit overloaded at the moment. Sort of that serious commitment has been sort of on hold, and definitely something that they're not really focused on right now. We have to make some decisions before we move forward with that, before we get into that night, before we take all of the action, that fiery action within the Knight of Wands. We need all of these things to be aligned. We need all of these things to be fixed up. It kind of goes back to their micromanagement of, I want the plan to be perfect before I announce it. I want the plan to be ideal before we move forward. And that's kind of one of those things that has been stunting the growth within that realm. All right, the thought crosses mind more often than previously, though. All right. So the expansion may not be there, but are the thoughts there? Are all of that stuff? Six of Pentacles says, yes, we have a level of giving that hasn't really been there, that we want to do, that we want to expand upon. Ace of Cups says, I want to be more emotionally connected. I want to be more emotionally involved here. And that's going to be something that they have a lot of excitement about as far as that goes. Again, we have more wands, and more wands. That expansion may not be there, but the thoughts are definitely there. We have a giving, we have the thoughts kind of coming in like a flow of pentacles, like a flow of money as far as it goes. The Five of Wands, although we have some disagreements here and there, the thought is ultimately with that ace, with that beautiful, that love, that emotion that they have going forward. So we're going to go with a yes on that one. All right, that is Karima phase 3. Let's get an Ann in the mix over here. We got Yogi. We got BeccaBoo in the mix over there. What I know about M is cut a whole friend group off would be with S romantically. All right, let's ask the witch, because we have an Ask the Witch tarot tonight. This is a very good one for something like this, right? What I need to know about M now that he cut a whole friend group off to be with S romantically. Wow. They just cut off all the commitments with them, and they're putting everything in one basket here. You can really see that, right? That Empress, I'm wanting to be happy. I want to build that stability with this person. This is somebody that just went all in. Absolutely, they went all in. Like you go to Vegas and you put all of your money on red on the roulette table and pray to God that it comes up red with that, right? But yeah, cut off a whole friend group. You kind of see that here. That Ace of Pentacles. That's something I want to build stability. What do I need to build stability? I need to be completely involved with here and relieving all of this 10 of Wands, relieving all of this other effort, all of these other connections in order to focus on, where I want to go at the end of the day is something that they kind of want to do. It feels like if they focus all of their effort, if they focus every little piece of this, they're going to get to that happy home, happy family. That's basically it, right? It's a bottom line. I'm going to get there if I do this. And I'm going to say now that S has been pressuring them to do. S has been pressuring them to do that as far as it goes. In my opinion, of course, entertainment purposes only. But yeah. All right, reading about J romantically. If J doesn't work out, there's always KLMNOP. Start Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. It feels like some tough decisions need to be made with this connection. Absolutely. quietly. You have the Star, and this is something that you've been guided to. This is something that pulls you in this direction. This is something that is very excited, right? This is something that is just very excited indeed. But that Two of Pentacles just said you have to make some big decisions here in order to, you know, sort of make it work, and make it work indeed. Overall, the Queen of Wands, so this is kind of up to you as far as the romance goes. So make some good decisions. Focus on where you want to be on that. And I think you're going to get to where you want to go at the end of the day with this. I got Natural Yogi wants to be where they want to be with that. Let's see where this goes. What's the source of the anxiety? Because you don't join them so often enough.
Time for the Tarot Oracle show.
Everybody gets all anxious when they can't join the show often enough. You know, that's what you do. That is what you do. So just be aware of that, right? All right, what's the cause of this? Overthinking, the High Priestess. You trying to be perfect. You're trying to overthink it. You're being a little bit of a Virgo over there, but you got to get that High Priestess over there and just try to not get everything. Try to not master everything. Try to not be everything to everybody with that. You just got too much stuff going on, too many irons in the fire, as they say. But yeah, that's just it. Focus on things. Triage it, focus on what's important, and then go to the next thing. Don't be just, you know, all over the place and your attention be divided too much, because the Emperor says you only have so much attention, you only have so much command that you're willing to put forth. And if you have it spread out all over the place, you're not really getting anything. You're not really getting anything good. You're just not getting where you want to go at the end of the day with that. That's what I'm saying. We got Natural Yogi has another one. What's up with this guy that keeps setting me up with? You mean you don't love him? You don't want to have any babies with him? There's no babies you want to have with this guy? They said to me, I tried, but it was boring. So he's boring the hell out of you. Ain't no babies from this person. Getting one-liners from the answers to your questions. You're like, how you doing? He's like, okay. So like, what is happening today? Oh, not much. So yeah, you know, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. All right, what's up with this guy? They're stupid. I'm sorry. They're stupid. You know, the cards just say they're stupid. But yeah, that you got a little bit of that Eight of Wands. They're a little flighty in the brain. They're a little flighty in the brain. They're over here, over there. They don't really have any good focus. They don't have know where the hell they're going with them. Five of Swords is ultimately, if they're boring, dump them, find somebody that's interesting, because life is too short to hang out with boring people. See, that's why I like Ultra Bratty, because they are anything but boring. So that's what I like, right? But yeah, they're just stupid. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, if the guy's watching the stream, I'm sorry, you're stupid. That's just the thing, right? A Judgment card, they keep coming back. They keep coming around. They really don't focus on anything, and that doesn't work for anybody. Ultimately, you just going to be bored out of your mind with this person, and you're going to want to leap off a cliff. Nobody has got time for boring people. Get somebody with a King of Swords. Somebody has a lot to say. Somebody has enthusiasm. Somebody who knows what the hell they're doing. Somebody who's excited about everything. If you don't get that, then find somebody else, right? Ask the witch. If you don't get that, find somebody else, because ain't nobody got time for boring ass people. Life is boring. You don't want somebody that's boring to add to the boring life. You know what I'm saying? Life is boring. Ain't nobody got time for boring people. That's just me though. That's, you know, does that make me a mean person? Maybe. I don't know. If I'm a mean person, well, the Mons Tarot will straighten me out. You know what I'm saying? The Mons Tarot will straighten me out. It'll make me much nicer. It'll make me a wonderful, beautiful person, you know, that it just fixes me. It fixes me like I like to be fixed with that. What does he want to express to me? Doesn't, and he holds back. Nine of Pentacles with that King of Wands, that Five of Cups. The adventure just isn't there yet. Stop wanting it. That's what they want to say, but they haven't been able to do that. The adventure is not there yet. Stop requesting it. Stop waiting for it. There's going to be a dead end here. There's going to be a limit limit to what we can do as far as the adventure goes, right? The adventure's over here, but it's just not the adventure that you want. It's just not what you want, how you want it, the way that you kind of, right? That's what they want to express to you. Nine of Pentacles says be happy with the level of control, the level of things that we got going on. And the King of Wands says, I'll do what I can, but there's only so much I can do. There's only so much I can do. So that's what they want to express that they've been holding back. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to express that they've been holding back with that. All right, does he still secretly drive by my house? Or do you get a drive by? We're looking for the Chariot. We're looking for the Chariot over there, because if the Chariot's not here, if we don't have an Eight of Wands over there, that's probably going to be enough. Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, Six of Pentacles, and the Temperate. I'm sorry, we got enough. You know, it just doesn't look like they do any drive-bys. There's no more drive-bys by your house over there. We don't have any movement cards. We got a Page of Pentacles, not something I'm interested in that I want to do anymore. The Hermit, I'm just kind of doing it myself, just kind of keeping to myself over here. Six of Pentacles says I got better things, you know, to reach out. I got better things to connect with you other than just driving by your house, you know what I'm saying? And a Temperance card. I don't really think that balances anything out. Want to keep a good balance here, and there's just no drive-bys. There's no drive-bys over there, which is good, I guess. Which I don't know. Is it going to be one of those? Is that good? Is that good? Maybe. I don't know. When will he start doing more towards me? Well, we have a level of distraction that we saw in the previous cards, and the level of distraction is kind of holding them back. So what we got with when? We got an Eight of Cups over here. King of Pentacles. We got a lot of minors over here. And we're going to go to the deck and wheel and look up some of these minors as it goes. You're kind of looking at that Eight of Cups over here. You're really focused on this February time frame. Eight of Swords over there. You're focused on... Let's see, focused on May. So we got, okay. Then we got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups, kind of an interesting one to add into the mix. That's sort of a July. All right. You want an exact date? I'll tell you, I think it's going to be August 8th. I think it's going to be August 8th. That's when they're really going to step up. They're really going to do more. They're really going to take some action with this. Because I think they have a level of sort of giving up on doing more and just kind of sitting around being content with where they like it. And you kind of continually see this King of Pentacles no matter what deck that we choose, right? And that's going to be one of those things too, where I just like how it is and I like how it is going. I really don't want it to change at the moment. But again, think pretty soon you're going to have a surge, or you're going to have a movement for that celebration, for that community, for that connection. I think that is when they're going to do that, and they're going to make that happen. So there's an exact time and date. We'll see if that works out. If that works out, I got to say, I'm the greatest tarot reader ever.
T.O. is the best tarot reader
If I can get an exact date, is what I'm saying. Exact date. All right. See, Ultra Brady wants to know if I drive by their house. No, I don't. Anyway, what is this current deepest secret desire for the connection with me? Deepest, secretest desire with that Hershey. What's going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. We're wrapping it up, Hershey. We got 3 more readings to go, and then we're going to take a shower and eat a banana. And I started in that order, and I started at the same time. But all right, secret, deepest desire. Nine of Pentacles. They want everybody to be happy, and everybody is not happy. Everybody is in that state of anxiety. It feels like there's a lot of anxiety hovering over that hasn't been expressed, that hasn't been moved forward with that. One of the biggest secret desires, they want that moon. They want the big trip together, and that's something that they've been thinking about, something that they are currently planning with that. The Hierophant, getting serious, that's one of the big secret desires. But again, they're very micromanaging. They want it to be the right time. They want everything, all the T's crossed, the I's dotted. They want to make that, good as far as it goes, right? Good as far as it goes. The Ten of Wands as well. They don't want any of the things that are weighing us down to be present. They want it to be freed up. They want a lot of freedom. They want a lot of expansion. They want a lot of ability to do do their own thing within the context of this relationship as well. And a lot of times they feel like they're restricted from doing that too. All right, what else do we got going on over here? We got Sarah, another Druidcraft tarot up in the mix. We'll make that happen too. We got Cinderella. We got BeccaBoo with that general read. BeccaBoo will be next, and Cinderella will end this stream with the beautiful, wonderful Cinderella making it happen over there. I'm staying away from gives him. Is me staying away gives him the push to make things right between us and make up his mind. All right. So you distanced yourself a little bit from that in hopes that they'll miss you, in hopes that'll give them some incentive, in hopes that that'll give them the way that we kind of want to see it. I do think it's helping. That Three of Cups, I need that connection. I'm not getting the components that I need within the context of this connection, and that's something that's sort of bothering them as well. So they are see you as someone that's sort of sitting around, staying away on purpose. I think they kind of get the overall idea. They understand where things are kind of going. They understand why you're doing it as well, and I think that they want to give you the happiness and the things to make things right indeed. So if you're looking for a thumbs up, indeed you get a thumbs up. I do think that gives them, and you know, that's one of those things too. People do the same things they've always done until they have an incentive to do it differently. And I think this is indeed giving them that incentive to basically make some changes, because they really kind of see that as something that they want some happiness from this. And they understand that it's going to be on their plate to make that happen, right? To make it happen with that. We got BeccaBoo wants to know a little bit of a general action. We'll get you the general that you need. We'll get you all the good things that you need over here. A little bit of the excited tarot over there. I think BeccaBoo is 1C. I think BeccaBoo is 1C, and that's why it's not showing your graphic. We'll see. BeccaBoo is 1C. There we go. Now it shows your graphic. I knew I was doing something wrong. Hershey is having a seizure on the keyboard over there. All right, let's see a little bit of a general action. Where's it going to take us, and what is going to happen at the end of the day over here? A little bit of that Four of Swords. You're looking for some big changes. Once you wait, you get the big changes. I think that you have some changes coming along. If you wait long enough, you are going to get what you desire. That Four of Swords just says wait, relax, and see what happens, because there's some modification, there's some changes coming in with that, and that's going to be something that maybe you've been waiting for indeed. Six of Coins says some of the news that you've been waiting for that's good is indeed headed your direction as well, and that's going to be good, right? That's going to be good, because a lot of times we get super frustrated. We don't get kind of where we want. We don't get what we need as far as this goes. And I think that's going to be something all right as far as we're sort of moving forward. But yeah, that Knight of Coins just says as far as either money, resources goes as well, I think we have a dramatic improvement in your health coming next month, quite frankly. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV, but entertainment purposes only. That Knight of Coins, we're carrying in something. We're carrying in some good things as far as next month goes as well. So there's your general. We'll get that done. And the last reading is going to be Cinderella is next. Cinderella wants to know a July general. It is all about the July generals tonight. I know Cinderella does like a little bit of some Chiara Marchetti. So we are going to give Cinderella all of the good news that she needs right now over here, and give her both slippers to go and attend the dance with that. All right, but we'll see. We'll see. I lost out how to switch to my phone. Yeah, it looked like you're having a seizure on the keyboard over there. I mean, you know, when my cat walks across the keyboard, it looks like that. I'm going to say now, when my cat walks across the keyboard, sometimes it looks exactly like that. All right, July General. The page. Get started on all the shit that you've been waiting for. There's a level of sort of a disappointment that you've been feeling towards some of your bigger goals, some of the things that you really kind of have been wanting to move forward with. And this is something that's not really held back anymore in July. July is that time to get all of the visions out there, get all of the excitement, get all of the push out there to make some things happen, right? Because you have that page into that queen. If we start something, the level of success will be dramatic. It will be on target. It will be right there for you waiting as far as it goes, okay? There is some challenges in July as far as, again, I think I told you before that the health gets a little challenging before it gets better, and I think that a lot of things have been challenging, including health. I think that does get better soon. But before that happens, we have a little bit of a more of a challenge, and I think that you kind of have to deal with that. You kind of have to sort of have that effect go through. Overall, you're looking at a rebirth reincarnation over here. There's something really wild and exciting going on with something really wild and exciting coming your way, I think, at the end of July, beginning of August, and that's something that we can look forward to as well, right? That rebirth, that reincarnation, a lot of good things, a lot of things that we were waiting for manifest, are created, are moving in the direction that ultimately we would like them to move in. And that is a little bit of a general July indeed. And that's it from me. Thank you for joining. We will see you tomorrow.